How good is your mobility when it comes to your knees? Can you jump up and down? Are you able to squat? How is your balance when you're squatting? And also, are you able to transfer weight from one to the other without much problem? This short class focuses on the knees so that you can maintain them healthy, vibrant, elastic, and enjoy them for the rest of your life. Let's start in downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart, palms shoulder distance apart, and we can walk this first dog of the day up and down with the heels. Now we're gonna also concentrate on the stomach going in, shoulders away from the ears, no tension on the face. And now we take the full dog, bringing the heels toward the mat. And from down dog, we're gonna bring the knees down to table pose while staying on the balls of the feet. So I come down, touch the mat, and go back to down dog. Let's do that again. So I stand on the balls of the feet and bring the knees to the mat, touch, and come back. Let's do it one more time. Standing on the balls of the feet, bringing the knees down and back to down dog. Good. Now we can walk it a bit more. And lift that right leg all the way up as far as you can go, and then bend the knee and look under your right armpit for one of the most lovely of stretches you can do. And then bring that leg back and down. Easy, stretching the whole body. Lift that left leg up now all the way. Bend the knee. Look under the left armpit. And back. And bring that leg back to down dog. Walking the dog. Take full dog. So the heels are now planted onto the mat or close. And we bring again the knees to the mat. And this time we're gonna sit on our heels. Taking a cleansing breath. If this is too much for your knees, you can always put a block under so that the knees start to get used to going lower and lower. And now here in this posture, we're going to interlace the fingers and stretch the arms. Feel that stretch. Release the shoulders and arms down. Interlace the fingers behind your back and stretch the spine, send the sternum forward. Breathe this stretch here. Great. And now palms in front, we're gonna go back to down dog. Feel the dog. And in a meditative and slow way, bring the right leg forward. And the left leg behind goes down. So from the knee down is on the mat, and the right leg is in front of me between my palms. So this will provoke a bit of a hip opener. I'm gonna open the right arm to the sky and look up. And we take a breath here. And another breath through the nose. And one more. Release that palm. Slowly bring that foot back. Go into down dog. I meet you here onto down dog. Now the left leg meditatively will walk forward between the palms. Right knee goes to the mat. And we open that left arm to look up. A twist, moving the knees. And palm down, back to down dog. Deep breath here. And now we're going to bring that right leg forward again, but this time turn onto Prasarita Padottanasana. So wide angle of the legs, and they are parallel. The feet are parallel. And we're going to bend those knees a little. So all of the legs have to be very strong here. And we're gonna move the weight onto the right knee and stretch the left leg. And then come back to center. Bend the left knee, stretch the right, and come back to center. Now we bend both and go as low as we can. And we stay there and we come back. One more time, bend the right knee and come back. And bend the left, feet parallel, face relaxed, and come back. We're gonna go deeper, excuse me, but if that is too deep, you need to self-regulate and go only until where you can. We're gonna bend the right knee, and this time I'm going to straighten the left and flex the foot. So the right knee has a lot of action. If this is too much sensation, you can ease it up by staying higher. And we stay here, breathing with love, and slowly the knees carry us around. We have to be careful with them. And then we come all the way center, move them a little, and then we're gonna go bending the left all the way down, right leg stretched, and the right foot is flexed. The action is now on this knee. Very bent. We allow it time to adjust, and slowly we come back center. We can return to down dog. Make your way onto down dog, and then come onto table pose and go down onto child pose. Here in child pose, take a breath, relax the neck, any tension that may have come, relax any fear that comes because of the work on the knees, let it go. Good, we're back to down dog. And now we're gonna walk both feet until they're parallel, right behind the palms. And we're gonna bend the knees and hug the elbows with the opposite palm and let the spine cascade over the knees. Stomach in, feeling the release. Breathing through the nose. And now with the fingertips or palms on the mat, we're going to bend those knees all the way to where they can go. There we go. And while we're squatting with hip distance apart, try to keep the feet parallel. Don't let them open or close. Back straight, balancing with the tip of the fingers or the palms, or if you need a block, that also works. You need to find your level of sensation and your edge. And from here, we're gonna breathe and imagine that the heels are going toward the mat. And at the same time, we can extend the arms for balance and let the heels reach for the mat. And we breathe here. It may be uncomfortable, but that's the good thing, is what we did when we were 4, 5, 6. And now palms on the mat, back up with the knees bent, forward bend, grabbing the elbows with the opposite hand, and we can walk the knees and then relax and stay here for a moment. Palms on the mat, back to down dog. And this time we come and sit over the heels, but we're going to open the stand. We're gonna make the knees and the thighs spread and we're going to take this child pose. So it's an open, wide angle child pose, which helps with opening the hips. And we take here a few resting breaths. And we come back now to table pose and down dog. And feel this dog, which is probably different than the one before. Long inhale, long exhale through the nose. And now we're going to bring the feet to the edges of the mat. And slowly we're going to squat down. The feet may open slightly, but we're trying to keep them parallel. And then we're going to either keep the hands in front, or we can bring the armpits as close together to the knees as we can and go on to the praying mudra. And we're going to stay here. Options, you can be higher. That's an option. It will involve more of the gluteus and the hamstrings, but it's also helpful. It will support the knee by using these muscles of the quadriceps. But the more you can go down, the better. And we stay here, breathing, and back to down dog. That one is a powerful posture. Stretching on down dog, feeling it as a posture that cleanses the palate. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And from here, we're going to take child pose and rest. This is a very powerful class, even though it's short, because it moves all the joints of the knee and puts them to work. So make sure to drink a lot of water today. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Yeah. And join me on the next class. Tell me if you're liking the classes. For now, I recommend that you lay down in Savasana, and as you relax, think of the knees as opening up, as if there was air flowing through them, as if you can melt them and let them go onto the ground like butter on a hot frying pan. Relax them and stay in Savasana. And I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day.